just kind of ends abruptly like that, doesn't it? We'll fix that. We'll fix that. We'll fix it. Good morning. Welcome to Morning Mindset. Let me know how everything sounds because it sounds a little wonky on my end this morning. See how this plays out. Something with sound and now these speakers appear. No sound, which is shows. So, good morning. It is October 24th. We're here. Set some goals for the week. We've got a lot going on. So, you get here, check in, let me know where you're from, let me know what's in your cup, let me know what the weather is. So, we're in the Midwest here, the state of Illinois. It is 8:33 in the AM. It's 68 degrees outside, and I got a little blue raz. It was a beautiful weekend. Ah, yes, Mike is terrible. Yay! Yay, 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 yay. What is going on? So now it should be fine, right? I don't get this. I really don't. It's got to be something internal. It's definitely, we've switched mics now. In fact, right before I came on, I reset it and it was fine there. It said everything was going way, way better. So I don't know if there's something up with StreamYard in it or my settings or what, but I am not sure what is up with that. So that's why I didn't really talk a whole lot. I just know that it's Morning Mindset. It is the October 24th edition. You check in. Let me know where you're from, what's in your cup, and then your 5 things. What are 5 things you're going to accomplish today? So for us, we've got DTF transfers that need to go out. We've got decals that need to print. We have the Masters of Success call here in 1 hour at 9:30 a.m. Then we have so that was 3. Then we have invoicing, and there are some rush jobs that we definitely need to get out today. So those are at the top of the list of things that are getting done. So we've got a good day lined up for us. It's going to be busy. Corey's not feeling the greatest right now, but she's got a great day ahead of her. She was planning to head up to IKEA to pick up more storage solutions for the new shop. But we forgot that we were helping our neighbors out with their children, of getting them to school and picking them up for the school. So that kind of throws a wrench into her plans for stuff, because I said, hey, I'm not even going to be able to start printing till like 11:30. Rush jobs, here's this. We got to be done by 2:30 to get kids. I said, I can continue to go, but without you being here, I need to make sure everything's said and done so it doesn't bog down things this afternoon. So it kind of threw a wrench in things. It was a good thing. One of the things that we had this weekend, I don't know about you guys, but here it was amazing. It was like we had 85 on Saturday. It was gorgeous out with the Day of the Dead parade, which is probably one of the best parades I've been to in a long time. It was like an hour long. It was amazing. The kids have got way too much candy, but me, I'm not a big parade person. We actually left a little early. We had a good little spot staked out, and then as the parade went, we were surrounded by more and more people. And then by the time we left, I mean, our kids, there was just people in front of our kids. And it was like, we're having a parade etiquette, man. Like, stay back, stay out of people's way, enjoy for everybody. You're twice the size in age, almost probably 3 times the age of, like a 7-year-old, and you're running in front of kids snagging candy. Come on, like, just go to the store and buy some. So we had a good time with that on Saturday. Then we had a fall little get together with our cul-de-sac here, which was a good time. Beautiful weather out for that. And then yesterday was we had pumpkin patch that we didn't even get pumpkins at because I'm not spending $25 for a pumpkin. I'm just not going to do it. Not going to do that. But we had fun riding. I don't know. There's petting zoos and zip lines and cow rides, and there was a bunch of stuff. So we got out there and enjoyed the weekend. So hopefully you were able to get out there and enjoy the weekend too. So let me know what you did this weekend. Let's check in. What's up, Chuck? Good morning to you. Curtis, did you get the order I put in Friday night on the website? It kicked back to me saying I forgot something. Thanks. Curtis, I don't remember seeing one. I'll double check from Friday, but I'm going to put it on my list and I will check after this. If you did not get a confirmation, Curtis, it did not go through. So I'm going to check, and if there is something there, we're good. If not, I will shoot you a message, Curtis. There it is. Got it written down. And it is 53 on and off light rain. OJ in the cup. Yeah, we had the rain come through last night. So it was about I don't know, 10 minutes before Menards closed. And of course, you got to make a trip over there to get stuff. And I have more stuff to get. That's the great thing about, building out a storefront. They're not changing a whole lot, but we picked up paint last night at Storage Solutions, started measuring stuff out because so I can build a custom counter for the studio and deciding how big, how small, what area I have to work with. And deciding on a color top because I'm like, hey, I really like how this looks, but then I have to think, how is this going to film? How is this going to look on there? So that'll probably swap up. And so we're working on that. That's what our plan is this week. Tanika has a lot of her stuff. I think just about all of her stuff is in there, and she's going to be up and running this week. And then we'll start getting our stuff in there because we didn't want to like overlap, like just trying to do too much. So we're getting counters in there. We're getting racks in there. We're getting the studio somewhat put together. My office, Corey's office. It's gonna be a long week. That is for sure. Good morning to you. Ooh, 36 in Colorado. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be here. It's gonna be here pretty soon. Jerry, good morning to you. And yeah, I can let him. Thanks, Jerry. I am. I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was like a little flu bug or what, but I mean, it knocked me out. It was. It started on like that Wednesday night, and it took me till like Sunday. Where I just didn't feel the greatest. So I am feeling better now, and I think maybe Corey has it. We'll see. Thanks. It sounds so much better. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what is going on with that. Kelly, good morning to you. Renee says, good morning from sunny and lovely Chicagoland. Water in the cup. Good morning to you, Kristen. Kristen's on tap today. We are doing fat heads for her, so we're getting those riled up. And Kristen, I looked at it. I think I'm gonna be able to move some stuff around and get those all printed out today and out in the mail to you today. I know it looked like tomorrow, but I think I can still get it done today. Tomorrow at the latest, but you'll still have them in time, so we're good on that. Jerry, bleach shirts, cut vinyl, invoice, tea in the cup, press shirts, then rest. I think that sounds like a great one. So if you Facebook user, I'm not sure who it is, but I know I'll see him shortly because MOS, so the Masters of Success, we have that in 9:30. They get new tires, marketing, delivery, organizing my work here, not enough coffee in my cup. Marketing is fun, right? It's one of those things where we just keep pushing things through. And we're like, okay, what's going to work? Like here, I'm setting up the stuff for when the new place opens up and run it by the girls to let them decide, hey, here's a couple specials that I think will work well for it. Here's some other things where, the Christmas buy, your business shirts, those will always do good for us. Probably do, 100 shirt special and a 50 shirt special, and then a embroidered hat special. So we're just trying to get those dialed in so we can be ready to go with that next month. I did not have any apple cider donuts. I did not have any apple cider donuts. We can just go get them though. We can go get them. How's it going with? So that'd be Jen getting the generic catalogs to show for it. Then we get with her because I know they'd sent them, but then it had logos on them, and we wanted the generic ones. So I think they were sending us more. So let me get with Jen and ask her about that. Need to come back to work, cutting firewood and clearing out the garden. A whole body out of shape hurt. When do you live on a farm? So we can fix that, right? We can just not have the farm anymore. But where would the fun be in that, right? So I think that's why I'm too city. I'm too city for that. I would be like, no. First time I step in manure, I'm like, I'm done. And then I'd realize, nope, this is my life. I got to get used to this. So kudos to you to being able to do that. I went to the petting zoo, and that was enough for me. Like, I couldn't do this. We had the llamas last weekend. The alpacas last weekend, and then the petting zoo this weekend. It was way too much fun. Angela's working on a website, getting order and invoicing done. Awesome. Post new products, ready for social media. Love that. Because here's the thing. We're running into this time now where, in the next 4-5 weeks, anybody that is pushing for Christmas stuff is going to be getting hit hard. And then you've got, it's 6 weeks, you're really cutting off your Christmas orders if it's anything that's shipping out or anything that takes time to do. So you really got to be hitting it hard right now. As soon as Halloween's over, and I mean, at the stores, Christmas displays are out. They're out, trees are out, lights are on, blaze, and everything's ready to roll. So, is it too early to start? No. We're already almost a month into this quarter. So whatever you can get done to get out there. And so posting new products, posting pictures of it, doing the things on social media. Awesome job at it. You're welcome, Kristen. Like I said, we look at it and get there. Juan, good morning to you. And Wendy's 5 things: payroll production schedule, update customer on web store, master success, a follow up on bid, pictures for marketing, another marketing one. Oh, it's Sandy there. Thanks, Sandy. So, yeah, another marketing. Hey, and for us, that's what we're doing. We've got a couple different things that we're working on the vet wholesale side of things because like, looking at where we have brand wise and how many different things that we're doing, OSG being the kind of the top tier over umbrella type thing, right? Here's where your business development, everything from there on. There's some people that are ready for that. There's some people that aren't ready for that, and that's where what can we do to help everybody. I think that's where crafting the cash, because I was talking to somebody, they're like, yeah, when we're looking for stuff, we're not searching for Fat Dad Custom Designs or Fat Dad Wholesale or anything like that. We're looking, that. So how can we do it? Well, we have the crafting the cash domain, so it just made sense change the channel to that so we can get more views, more hits on that. Logo is just about done, so I'll have that. That's like this week thing. That should all update this week so we can start developing new content, new people. I actually looked at the Xtool M1. Somebody sent me some information and said, hey, would you be interested in this? And just looking at it and seeing, and it might be something that we might have to bring in here just to play, just to show you those little things that you're able to do with it. So there is some fun things coming up, especially once we get over to the new place and get in the studio. A lot more produced content, so it won't be the same thing, not necessarily the same thing, but we'll be able to do more stuff. Like right now, it's hard to do with just Tuesday with Todd, one thing, and then there's 4 times a month. There's way more projects that we want to do, more trending things that are out there. So when we can produce those standalone videos, that's what's going to help on that. And speaking of Tuesday with Todd, tomorrow we are going to do a Tuesday with Todd. Tomorrow is going to be on web stores. And this is more going to be an informal one that I need help with because, as we're continuously growing, we use Equid for ours, but a lot of people gave information on ones they use. Order My Gear, Chipley, Stahl Spirit Store. Then there was Inksoft and Printavo. We use Equid. So I'm going to come up with the list of ones that we've heard and just kind of go through pros and cons that I've seen for it, just so everybody can see what the options are out there. So that's what we're going to do tomorrow night on Tuesday with Todd. I don't think there is a perfect solution for every person. Everybody is in their unique situation, so what's going to work best for them and that. A lot will depend on budget, a lot will depend on how many stores you're doing, how much effort you want to put into it, how little effort. So I'm looking forward to that one because I think we're getting it narrowed down to what we want to do. I'm just not 100% sure yet, so hopefully get a little more information. That's what we're going to be doing. That's what we're going to be doing tomorrow night on Tuesday with Todd. We will be doing this Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Times. Remember, if this is the content you like, hey, like and subscribe, ring the bell. So when we go live, share away. If you're able to do that, we love that. The more people, the merrier. We could have a fun time here, just chit-chatting, enjoying our morning drinks. And let's see. So I think this is still Sandy. Finishing a couple orders, creating a brand logo for an online store project we're working on. Love it, love it, love it. Quarterly taxes, patch order, woo, applique, jacket back. I'm starting to really fall into the rabbit hole of embroidery just because now there's machines in a building I'm in. It's scary. I love it. I love it. I love it. 2 sample orders for customers, Christmas sales, pumpkin spice coffee in the cup. Ooh, pumpkin spice coffee. That doesn't sound too bad. I usually will go more with some kind of mocha caramel or something for if I'm going to do a coffee on that. So like I said, this week, Tuesday with Todd tomorrow night, that's 5 p.m. Central. Make sure we'll get out the email. We'll get all the information on that so everybody can come join that. We're going to talk about, options for web stores. I'm not going to say, hey, this is the one you need to go. I'm going through them too. Here's my list of stuff that I've compiled. We're going to go through it, see what works best for some people. And for, like I said, we use Equid right now. It does, for the most part, work, but there are some things that are kind of cumbersome with it, especially if I want to have a dedicated page just to them. It's not necessarily set up that way. I can make stuff work. I can build out a website just for them, but a lot of those other options, you have the one interface. So it makes things, excuse me, it makes things really nice when you have that and not have to go through. I think right now we've got 7 stores open, so that's 7 different emails to go through, and it's just I don't want to scale that way. I want to look at a better way to scale for it. And Darren, good morning to you. Working on Red for Ed orders due by the end of the week. Hey, there you go. By the end of the week, you got plenty of time, right? Get them done. Then that way you're done, out of the way with them, and go from there. So that'll be Tuesday with Todd tomorrow. Then we've got Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Thursday, we will be back with another DTF bundle drop. It could be another veteran one, or it could be a Thanksgiving one. They're kind of on the fence with a couple things. So remember, when we do those on Thursday, guess what? Tune in, fill out the little information, and boom, we give it away. Shaka, right? We give stuff away. I love it. No purchase necessary. Just sign in, then we're able to get it for you. As far as other things that are going on this week, I don't know. I've been trying to schedule out the week as it goes, and I don't know how you guys go. This is all part of running a business, right? I have my overall stuff. Here's stuff that needs to get done this week that I know of. Because there's jobs that have been bid out, there's things that have been done. There's schedule that's been placed, so we can see, okay, this needs to be done by here, this needs to be done by here, this one needs to be done by here. Okay, so I try by Monday, have that week scheduled out, but then Monday happens, right? And everything that came in from the weekend, I'm looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 11 rush orders that came in this weekend that wanted print and ship today. So how does that work, right? Those always get bumped up. So some of the other stuff, that's why I give that timeline on how long stuff takes, because things come up, things happen. Rush orders will come in, equipment will be running behind. Last week we ran into an issue with boxes that said they were supposed to be delivered out for delivery, and they never showed up. So we had to use a different box. Friday, the very last package that I printed out, that was the last label, so those didn't show up on time, but everything came in on Saturday and Sunday, so we're back at it today, just restocking that and there. But sometimes things happen, and so you try your best to stick to that schedule, and it might not always play out the way, and there's nothing wrong with that. That's why I say you make this list. What are things that have to be done today? What are things that have to be done this week? Make those your priority, right? Those income producing activities, you have to do those, because if not, you're not going to be doing anything, right? You're just sitting around like this. You're moving papers from this stack to this stack up here, just chasing your tail. Make a list. What are things that have to be done? I need to generate some income. I need to put stuff in here, like invoicing. I went through it, and we're sitting at like just over $1,000 of invoices that are out. Shocker, I know, because I don't like that. I don't like sending out invoices. There's people that we've worked with for years that, hey, yep, I'll do an order, send on an invoice, and it works out great. I'll send stuff out. There's other ones that they get that one-time shot, and then they're not paying invoices, and then they try and place more orders, and we're like, hey, these ones aren't paid, so you're not getting your stuff, man. Like, this is just how it goes. Don't send me like 3 rush orders 3 days in a row, and like, yep, and I send you back invoices for rush fees, and then you just don't pay them. Like, that's not how it works. And you selected 50% rush fee and next day shipping, and now you don't want to pay it. So that's something that's one of the reasons I need to get off of Equity and get over to something like Shopify, so I can have that percentage based adder in there. So if they click the box, boom, it just goes to there. Now, there are people that we have net 15s and net 30s with, and I'm not speaking to you people, or the ones that, have said, hey, where's my invoice so I can pay it? And I'm like, yes, don't worry, your invoice is coming. As soon as I ship out, get everything over to you. We take care of people. But, there's ones that here, we want to use this, and then we want a discount on top of it, and we want that, and we've just canceled orders. Like, hey, sorry, you haven't paid this, and we've sent it, and you said it's in spam, and I can see when invoices are looked at. So it shows that you have viewed it. In fact, you viewed it right before you emailed me. So, hey, come on, just pay up. Just pay your invoices. And that's why I go, payment required up front. On a lot of this is the rush fees and shipping. And shipping is ridiculous, right? If somebody wants overnight shipping, it's, $40 to $60, depending where you are. And some live outside of that traditional shipping area. So then they charge like another $15 on top of that, regardless of what it is. So, hey, things sometimes just, they just cost more than what you assume. So always ask. If you're not sure, hey, I'll tell you, this is what it's going to be at for it. What did Jerry say? You don't like having invoices hanging for personal business. It makes me anxious. I try not to either. I try, like there's a couple of ones that we work with on our partner side where they'll send us an invoice and they know, hey, yep, we're sending this and we've sent it through. And then when it gets paid, we pay right through it. There's other ones that'll send us an invoice once a week. And as soon as that's there, and then sometimes I'll forget it until the next day and see it. And then I feel so bad. They're like, we know you're good for it. So don't worry about it. You pay them. But still right there with it stresses me out too. It stresses me out. Angela's 5 things has to do, have to-dos, then 5 house things that need done, and 5 computer things that need done. So you've got like 15 things. You've got a big day, one of those things, and you're going to be set on that. You've got a great day for it. You certainly take care of me. UPS will get to me in 2 days from Chicago. Sweet. So we'll be fine on that. Jerry, yes. Yeah, hit that like button. Yep, I sent you one of those shipping questions this weekend. Renee, your stuff will, I think I have it on the rush side of things. It'll go out today. Standard, we should have it tomorrow. So 2 day, I hate to do 2 day because even with that, it would be longer than the other one. So we could do overnight. I got it on there to look at. Yeah. It's almost cheaper for me to drive to you than pay for shipping. Prius, absolutely. And there's times where we've looked at that with people like, hey, you need this, you say you need this here. You're going to, this is what they're doing. So on, 20 feet of DTF transfers. So they're at $45 times 2 is 90. And then they're doing 50% down. Or 50% rush fee. So there's another 45. So you're at 135, right? Yeah. 40, 90, 135. And then it's like 55 for overnight shipping. So now they're up to, $190 on something that was there. They paid $100 more in extra fees, which just remember, if you're going to do that, you need to make sure that's accounted for, right? Anytime we order something and we don't meet those thresholds for shipping, or we have to pay extra to get that shipping here, or order multiple warehouses and it's there you get multiple shippings, that stuff needs to be accounted for and charged for. Otherwise, you're just eating it. You're not making any money. You're losing money. So make sure that anytime that you have those extra fees that are being charged to you, whether it's shipping, art fees, digitizing fees, overnight fees, rush fees, any kind of the fees, just make sure you're accounting for those, because man, those fees can eat you up and really eat into your profit. And profit is not a dirty word, folks. You are more than welcome to make profit. I encourage each and one of you to make profit. Jerry, positive vibes. That is true, Angela. Positive vibes coming your way. Now, I'll give you a call when this is over and we can touch base. Absolutely, we can do that. As soon as this is over, we'll be able to go from there. Let's see. And now I'm looking at my other things, just go through invoicing to see where stuff is on here. All right. We'll try and keep these short and sweet. Thank you guys for all showing up to be here. Remember, we do this every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 8:30 a.m. Central Standard Time. So make sure to like, subscribe, turn on that notification bell so that way when we go live, you are able to see it. And we would appreciate that. The other thing, we'll be here tomorrow night, Tuesday with Todd, 5 p.m. Central. We're going to talk team stores, Spiritware stores, whatever you want to call them, web stores. We're going to talk those tomorrow night. And then Thursday, 2 p.m. Central, we have another bundle drop. So you guys set yourself up for an amazing week. Make your 5 things. Get out after it. Peace, love, press on. We will see you guys next time.